Hey folks, I've had a few questions about what you should do to get ready for our baking tonight. So I want to point out what you need and what you should have ready to go. So let's take a quick look. Okay, so here's the stuff you need out. So to begin with, I have my starter here. I just fed my starter a cup of flour and 2/3 a cup of water. Should be good to go in about 6 hours. It'll be perfect, nice and bubbly and ready to go. I'm only going to use 1/3 of a cup of it. I don't need much, so I'll have plenty left over for future breads. I'll go ahead and feed it this evening again after I take out that 1/3 cup for our recipe. So I got my starter ready, so that's good to go. I have my water measured out. My water that I'm going to use is 1 1/8 cups. I actually used my scale here to measure it out and measured out 280 grams. But if you don't have that, a measuring cup works just fine. I also have my salt here. You want 1 2/3 teaspoons of salt. I again used my scale, and in that case you measure out 9 grams. And then I measured out my flour. 3 1/2 cups of flour or 430 grams. Good to go. And then for tools, I have my nice big mixing bowl, which I'm going to use. And then I have this little scraper device. You probably don't have one of those, but if you do, they're super helpful for helping you knead your bread. But if you don't have one, that's okay. And the last thing I have, any good baker has a wooden spoon. So I have one of those too. So again, this is what you're going to need ready to go tonight. Hopefully you have something like this and you are ready to make some sourdough at 7 o'clock tonight.